Pitbull Terrier. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, my dear beloved brother in Islam. How are you, my dear brother in Islam? كيف حالك؟ كيف حالك؟ كيف حالك؟ طيب الحمد لله رب العالمين. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي وخلق من. I gotta go back. That's the prophet sermon. It's good though. How you, bro? What's happening? Look at this creep, man. Oh, did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. No. Pardon me. Hold on. Wait a minute. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yo, this one right here. Okay. Check this one out, bro.
It is disturbing, Taryn, if it is true. The current Highland Park detective was the center of a 4-month-long investigation back in 2018. And during that time, the FBI says they uncovered enough evidence to charge that person with distributing heroin laced with fentanyl. It's a telling picture found in unsealed federal court documents allegedly showing Highland Park police officer Tiffany Lipkovich conducting a drug deal at a Highland Park gas station while in uniform and on duty. In fact, according to the criminal complaint, her own partner was sitting in the squad car outside while the drug deal happened. Lipkovich allegedly left the gas station to respond to a call at a bank. This is just one example listed in the case against 2 women, Detective Lipkovich and Amber Bellamy, all laid out in a federal criminal complaint, detailing numerous phone conversations between an FBI informant and the Highland Park police officer as they allegedly hash out heroin deals like this one from July 19, 2018, where they discuss cutting heroin with fentanyl, a highly potent and extremely deadly drug. Conversations would eventually lead to the detective allegedly meeting up with the informant at places like Target and other public places to conduct drug deals like the one allegedly taking place in this photo. Over the course of the 4-month undercover operation, the informant allegedly spent thousands of dollars buying heroin from the Highland Park detective and her accomplice, Amber Bellamy, all leading to the federal drug dealing charges filed. I spoke with the mayor of Highland Park, who told me he takes these allegations very seriously and does not condone the alleged behavior, but he says he won't say anything further until this all plays out in court. And we're told that detective was arraigned in federal court today. She's due back in court on the 23rd for a preliminary hearing. Reporting live in Highland Park, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Well, David.
Nuts. Got a detective, a police officer selling drugs, selling heroin, bro, in uniform. Got an officer selling drugs in uniform. Another thing that bothers me, I heard something today about an officer that had got shot on the line in the line of duty, and he was uh, talking about how he suffers from emotional uh, you know what I mean. He suffers from emotional stress, and he was complaining about how sometimes this the emotional stress is worse than the physical. And I don't know. I was just bothered by how when people in our neighborhoods get shot, even a lot of time the innocent ones who get shot, in the wrong place in the wrong time, and how they try to get disability or whatever. And a lot of our kids are suffering from, even the ones that haven't got shot. Some of them are still suffering from PTSD just based off the things they seen. And like I said, the ones who've been shot in our neighborhoods that suffer from mental, illness such as PTSD and social anxiety or whatever. And how they, I don't know, they tend to make us go through a whole lot.
Bookman in for Liz.
Afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Sandra Bookman in for Liz Cho. We begin with that deadly shooting in New Jersey. A kidnapping investigation led FBI agents to an apartment in Leonia early this morning. During a confrontation with the suspect, an agent opened fire.
It left the suspect dead and agent free to save the victim. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson live in Leonia with details on how all this started. Anthony.
Yes, Sandra and David, it started some 12 hours ago, and you can still see that FBI agents, Leonia police, are still out here on the scene. That tent is set up relatively close to the apartment where this shooting took place early this morning. It all started down in the city of Philadelphia and ended in this quiet residential neighborhood. The Lakeview apartments were buzzing with FBI activity before sunrise, as terrified residents heard gun blasts and commands given to the suspect to surrender. The incident started this morning in northeast Philadelphia when a man contacted authorities to report his 17-year-old son was kidnapped. That man was getting calls to pay a ransom. It became a joint investigation involving the Philadelphia office of the FBI working with the office in Newark. It turned into a long stakeout at a garden-style apartment and ended in a deadly encounter.
I heard several gunshots. The FBI was very patient. I heard them say their door number several times, and they waited in English and in Spanish, and no answer.
It appears the person gunned down was the kidnapper, who was an older teenager.
It made us awake in the early morning, and it was really shocking.
Residents who woke and watched this drama unfold were still shaken this morning as the FBI and local police had set up a huge crime scene.
The FBI was just quickly to, please could come out. There, this is the FBI. We see you standing at the window. That's all we kept hearing, and all the lights. And then there was some more bang, bang, bang. I mean, they literally bang, bang, bang.
The 17-year-old kidnapping victim was safely recovered, but the early morning confrontation caught many by surprise.
It's weird. Nothing like this has ever happened, honestly.
And so once again, the person who was kidnapped has been recovered safely at this point. Police have not released the name of the person who was shot in this confrontation taking place here in the Lakeview apartment. Authorities say they'll give us much more details coming up later on about this shooting involving the FBI.
Guaranteed, no nicks, bumps, cuts, or scratches. this is definitely by far awesome.
Wet or
We have dramatic new video of a gunman opening fire, wounding 4 people outside of a deli in Yonkers. Right now, the search is on for that shooter. Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis is live there with the latest. Marcus.
And Kansas police say suspects have been identified in that shooting. Arrests are expected. In the meantime, as for that surveillance video, well, it couldn't be any clearer. It is cold and calculated, brazen in broad daylight. A drive-by shooting that sent bodies flying and 4 people to the hospital. Surveillance video shows the car drive up Elm Street yesterday afternoon. At 4:13 and 47 seconds, the gunman in the rear passenger side opens fire.
Almost about 10 shots. Boom, 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 boom. So I close the door. I run to the bathroom.
Police say the shooting appears gang-related, the latest outbreak of violence that has the mayor of Yonkers frustrated, in large part over the state bail reform law that he believes is a contributing factor.
Hey, I feel the same way.
We don't need reform. We do. I'm a Democrat. I get it. But I am saying that you need to have a conversation take place with those who are on the front lines.
Less than 2 months ago, and just a few blocks away, a 6-year-old was seriously injured, caught in the crossfire of a gun battle between juveniles. Residents say enough is enough.
Crazy. This is crazy around here now. Years ago, it used to be nice to live, but now it's impossible.
Oh, man.
Now, police say a weapon has been recovered, and again, arrest expected shortly. As for the victims, all 4 are expected to survive.
That was deep. Homeboy was walking, he was running like taking his time. Like, homie, bugging. Nah, that was in Yonkers. Que lo que. Que lo que. Yo, ODP, you a truck driver, man? You always on the road, man. You either a truck driver or you a playboy, man. You a player, man. What is it, man? Which one is it, brother? You a player? You heard what he said? Right up the street, another shootout between juveniles. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. In the last, probably what, since the pandemic? Victoria, salute. Placati, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, you single, man. You know, enjoy yourself, man. Just protect yourself, man. We're the army. It's sad, right? What y'all think? Since the pandemic, it seems like that, right? Since the pandemic, all these murders, like the way they've been shooting out or whatever. It seems like since the pandemic, people were able to save their money and spend their money on guns, right? I don't know. What y'all think? I know that's right. I know that's right. You like that dude in the what's that movie? Man, Deuce Bigelow. Like Deuce Bigelow, huh? Boy, like Deuce. That's all they want, right? What's the main word in here? What did he say? ODP, what did you say? That's what real women want. Not the ones that want to take them trips and get all that plastic fake surgery and all that. And sitting there eating big seafood and eating crab legs and all. Not them kind of sisters, man. I'm talking about sisters like that. That's why I put it up there. The main word he said, the brother said, I provide time. 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 That's all they want is time. That's all they want. That seems kind of true too, Venezuela. You ain't never lie, homie. Since Bobby Shmurda, hot nigga. Yeah, man. But that's all they want. It's a little bit of time. I'm telling you, take you a long way, right? A little bit of manners, excuse me, you know. A little bit of manners, a little bit of, you know, gentlemen, you know. What happens when they get bored, though? Because what happens when they get bored? It's not necessarily that they're going to go out there and find a man, but when they get bored, they start picking on, you know, just making up fights and things like that. What's up? Why you say that, bro? Never get bored, man. Brother, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. $26. Oh, that's why you said that. Pop, what's up, Pop? You got a lot of you backed up on child support. Crazy, Dad. I'm gonna hit you my cash app, girl. Make that thing right, man. And I mean, I see if I call you, man. Other than that, make that thing right, man. Make child support. Make that right with me. No more bad news. We're gonna. I like this story right here.
And the surprise, America Strong. Husband and wife Mike and Sarah Roussel from Temple, Texas, together 5 years, marrying this March. A blended family, each with 2 children, Mike with Landon and Aubrey, Sarah with Cameron and Jackson. The vacations, the baseball games, the school events. But there was one key milestone still left. Cameron asking if she could officially be adopted by Mike, to have his last name. Mike and Sarah telling her it's a long process, but Cameron wanted it. So years later, Mom and Dad surprising Cameron at school. Dad with the sign, I gave you my heart 5 years ago. Now I give you my last name. Mom holding, it's official, Cameron Roussel. Cameron walking down that hall. Dad waiting with a hug.
Wow.
And Mom hugging her too. And right here with us tonight,
hello, David.
Mike telling us what that moment meant for this mom and dad and their blended family.
Our adoption for me was me fulfilling a promise to Cameron that I was always going to love her, and just to let her know that I wasn't here by accident.
And little Cameron on her new last name.
He has been that kind of person to always be there for me and encourage me. He has been there for 5 years, but it's felt like he's been there my whole life.
Tonight, a forever family, making it even more official. What a way to end the week. I'll see you Monday. Good night.
Excuse me, guys. Allergies. I got 5-2-7, but for real, I didn't know that. Is that really true? If you have 6 kids, you ain't got to pay taxes? Nah. Oh, for real? Six. It is 6. I just got confirmation. Right. Yeah, Victoria, you was right. Come on, man. You want to come up here, but yo, don't come up here bugging out, kid. Really, I wanted to talk about some basketball. You only need one, bro. Who's vaccinated? Hey, yo, Pop. Listen, man. I found you, man. Coming for that child support, man. You've been playing far too long, man. You know, you're doing good now, man. Not you, me either. It's scary, right, Victoria? Damn. What's the name? I don't know if you get your second shot tomorrow. What's the name? Chris Paul, basketball player for Phoenix Suns. They just took him out the playoffs indefinitely. He got vaccinated and he got tested positive for COVID. Yeah, me too. I don't know what's gonna happen in a few months when they start mandating, you know. It's gonna be, I don't know, man. This thing it's because it's a lot of people saying they're not going back to work. You know, if they tell them that they, you know what I mean? Hey, man, I want to know. Yeah, y'all not gonna just be able to tell me something like that, and you know what I mean? I need to do a little bit more research, and you know, shout out to people. You know, you got your vaccine at the Dollar Tree. My brother got vaccinated. My brother did. Oh, that shit is just like one big thing. Matter of fact, let's look for something. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. That's why I like my peoples, man. All right, come on, because I can't keep y'all waiting like that. I just want this. Guido, what's up, man? Come on, bruh. Where the love at, man? Real talk, man. Where the love at, bruh? Where you been at, man? What I do to you, man? Huh? What I do to you, kid?
Hair and your mama's will.
I ain't do
Woven
nothing to you,
into
bruh.
every strand. So believe in your roots, baby, and greatness will follow.
Let's take a closer look now at the comparison between the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. Chief National Correspondent Tom Yamas here with that. And Tom, walk us through how they stack up on the key question of effectiveness.
All right, George, let's start with the big news of the day. Moderna, they are on deck. So take a look at this graph right here. Looking vertically, that's the rate of COVID-19 infection. Horizontally, this is over time. So the blue line is the placebo, essentially the dummy shot, people who didn't get the vaccine in this study. And you can see they progressively get infected with COVID-19 over time. But people who took 2 doses of the Moderna vaccine, this is the red line. Almost nobody catches COVID. It's 94.1% effective, according to Moderna. So that's great news. So how are Pfizer and Moderna similar? Let's take a look over here. So both vaccines, you need 2 doses. Pfizer, the 2 doses are 21 days apart. Moderna, it's 28 days apart. They both have messenger RNA, the mRNA. That's the secret sauce, essentially the blueprint for the vaccine to create those antibodies without infecting you with COVID-19. Both were found effective across genders and race, and both up to 95% effective, even with people with underlying conditions. So how are they different? First, both are stored Pfizer's stored at negative 94 degrees, those freezer farms. Moderna, it can be stored in a regular freezer, negative 4 degrees. Pfizer, they have authorization for Americans 16 and up, and Moderna, they're asking for authorization 18 and up. George?
And what more do we know about side effects?
Right. Everyone wants to know about the side effects. The good news is the side effects are temporary and they're minor. So pain at the site of the injection, just like a flu shot, headaches, fever, fatigue, chills, muscle and joint pain, this is all very common and it's temporary. What about severe side effects? We know they are very rare. Moderna, this is interesting. The minor side effects for Moderna happen after the second shot. So they are advising some people to take the day off work if you get that second dose of the Moderna vaccine. Finally, what do we still need to know? First, we need more data on children. We heard that from Victor. More data on pregnant women. And the big question, can you decide which vaccine you get? Our medical team says you can't decide, George. It depends on where you live and what your hospital has.
Wow.
Thanks very much.
Wow.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thank you.
Wow. 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 Right, man. Wa alaikum salam rahmatullahi barakatuh. Hey, man. Salute, King Cooper. What's up, Papa? Salute. Hey, man, you ain't oversleep, man. That was a Lord's mercy, man. A Lord's mercy allowed you to sleep like that, brother. That second vaccine had me feeling confused and heavy. Mandy, Sister Mandy. Okay, bro. Dato. It's all good, Gito. Make sure you hit me, you heard? I don't know. It's just like Sis said, man. Let me look for it so I can put that back. Put that shine back up there, man. Let's see, right, man. Let me get a fire sign for those who agree with this, with the sister's comment right here. If they are paying people for something that is supposed to save your life, something's wrong. What are they not telling us, man? What's going on, man? Why y'all want us to take it so bad that y'all giving out groceries and chance to win a car, and they giving out money and yeah, Ace, we already know you're an alien, bro. Mendy, what's going on, man? I'm like, I want to. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? Agenda 51. Enlighten the people, my brother. Is that something I can pull up? Absolutely, bro. Oh yeah, they offering weed. Oh, the brother was saying that they offering weed. That's why he said that. They offering weed. That's a fact, man. They offering weed, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Cruise tickets. They offering Bahamas vacation tickets. Fast food vouchers. Fast food vouchers, man. Hey, yo, ODP, you shot. Always said welfare burgers. I gotta give it to Mambru. Hey, Mambru, hey, yo, you hear me? You know how old I am. I ain't gotta keep telling you. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing this. What's going on? Like, what's happening now in America? I've been hearing this same talk since I was about 16, 17 years old, bro. I'm telling you, we used to be sitting around my uncles. I was the youngest one. I used to be with my uncles. At 16, I had accepted Islam. I took my Shahada. So I would sit with the brothers in the masjid, and they would sit around and they would be playing like AM radio stations, or they would back then there was tapes. They would be playing a lot of tapes, and it would be talks about New World Order and plagues and vaccines, and I'm telling you, homie, martial law and things like that. First of all, man, Ulysses, man, peace and blessings, my brother. Yeah, I've been hearing this talk since I was a shorty, man. It's just, we didn't, you know, just didn't know when it would happen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if I would see it in my lifetime or not, but 30 years later, here I am. And I'm talking about stuff, wallahi, I would not lie to you, bro. I'm talking about stuff that I heard as a kid, man. As a young teenager, man. And they would always, like, a lot of people be like, oh, y'all, you know, they would be saying my uncles and them was, you know, bugging out. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I remember my uncle taking us down south. Taking us on the land, showing us how to shoot. Get, you know, doing military drills and all that. Just, we would always just. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. You look at them. I don't know, baby. I'll just be bugging. I watched too many movies. Biblical. We living in the last days. Biblical. These things that are mentioned in the Bible, the things that are mentioned in the Quran, are things that are being revealed right now today. But in the Quran, it's a chapter, it's a surah called Bayina, the evidence, and it just more or less the ayat, you know, it just is basically saying that even with the evidence, with the proof, with the signs that mankind see, they still will reject the truth. They'll still deny the truth. They'll still deny it. Like, we're in the last days. Common sense could tell you that, right? We're in the last days. You could be, all you gotta do is have common sense. I believe in UFOs, Ulysses, but it's something, you know, I forgot what battle it was, right, for the Muslims, right? But he was going to give out the spoils of the war, right? That he was going to pass out the money to the people, and he made an announcement. I believe that he would give the money out at Fajr time, which is the early morning prayer. And when the people heard about that the money was going to be distributed, everybody came out for the money. And when the Rasulullah, the Prophet, seen this, he told the people, he said, I'm not worried that y'all not, you know, that, you know, I'm giving y'all this money today. I'm not worried that y'all going to be poor. That's what I'm not worried about down the line, like my ummah being poor. I'm not worrying about the people being poor. What I'm worrying about is that the excess amount of money that it would be out here, and how it would, you know, money is the root of all evil. How it would, you know, have the people just lying, swearing by God, in the name of, business, lying though, swearing off your tongue, swearing by God. I swear to God, I swear by Allah, I swear to God, this is real, or this product is, and you lying. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Wow. Wow, man. I bet it is, man. Something, right? Assalamu alaikum, man. You have a good night, brother. My brother got the vaccine. I mean, it's family members that I know that got the vaccine. Most of us didn't, though. I don't even think my grandparents got it. I know I've been hearing a lot about that Bitcoin too, Mendy. Let's see.
Card is different. It automatically adjusts so you can earn cash back where your spending is trending.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like Dutchess?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chip. So I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the page.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future. Install ingrained procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go. In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
But even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human? I will feel like a robot.
I think, I mean, so much more data can go into this, you know, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannah Swellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, Stockholm.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Okay, Tato, bro. Alhamdulillah, that's all good. Crazy, man. Hey, I really believe, yes. They're already talking about we might one day be in danger of it being a blackout. They already be talking about that. Y'all been hearing about that? You know that they be hacking all these things and they talking about what if they hack the power grid? Oh, IP, what's up, bro? Thank you, bro. That's crazy, man. Crazy. Right. This is what we be talking about. And it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Something's going on. It's not, you know what I mean? It's getting worse every day. It's getting worse. The thing with all these mass shootings, I believe it's being that's being instigated, and it's being instigated and agitated. Like, I believe okay, we got regular murders and stuff like that, but I believe they're putting, like, they got something to do with, like I said, how is they getting these guns? How are they getting all these machine guns, these AR-15s? How is it that these brothers, it's just, how is it that they out here getting AR-15s like it's like you can get a pair of sneakers? How is it? There's a reason why they doing that. And I keep saying, man, these regular police officers, they can't police. They can't police their own cities. What's next? National Guards, military, military presence. Every day we wake up, it's a mass shooting. Every day. This morning I woke up with another one in Chicago. And then tomorrow morning, I hope, God willing, that everybody wakes up, throughout the whole world, and is safe and everything like that. But yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Right. I'm not going to, it's just like in a year, it's like within a year or within a year, maybe two the most. Just out of nowhere. I believe that, man. They did that in Chicago, man. You know what? I gotta look for that story. That story, man, where they talking about how they dropped the whole truck. That they pulled up in a truck. It was supposed to be like a Nike. They thought it was a Nike. Well, no, that's something else. I'm bugging. Well, I know, man. I can't believe it. Chris Paul too. Chris Paul got COVID. Oh man. Matter of fact, tomorrow we're gonna do like 2 hours on sports. Inshallah. I wasn't laughing at you. I was this brother. I know. It ain't no might be finished. He got COVID. They said he's indefinitely, man. Yeah, that brother too, man. I want to see. He's nice too, man. There was a fight got canceled because of COVID. I like Son too. Son is a beast. Yeah, I like that young brother right there. First it was Kyrie Irving. No, matter of fact, first it was James Harden. First it was like I said, first it was James Harden, and then Kyrie Irving, And then yes, I think what was it yesterday, Kawhi? Let's paint everything, chain gang. No, the NBA ain't controlling who plays. Go Venezuela, man. Everything is a conspiracy, right? What? Oh, wow. How is she? How is she? Man, for leukemia, and then she contracted COVID. Drop a fire sign if y'all want Venezuela in the chat, man. If y'all want Venezuela to come on the panel, man. Drop a fire sign, man. And drop a prayers up for the sister. Okay, IP. IP is a humble brother, man. Shout out to IP, man, for being fair, man. Okay. Okay, Venezuela, you got some fire over here, you heard? But yo, respectfully, you heard? I'm gonna have to put that fire out, man. Nah, nobody disrespect me, man. Venezuela's the young brother, man. What's up, kid? Hey, little kid. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good, bro? Chill. Don't talk about the COVID, bro. You might accidentally get it out of nowhere.
They talking about this mad new variants now and all that stuff.
They got all type of shit. Brazilian ones.
That's a fact. Brazilian ones, that's a fact.
Yo, so how much I gotta pay you to get the chip in your hand, bro? How much money?
I'm not getting that shit ever.
But I'm saying, they said they started giving the stimulus packages out and all that.
Nah, homie. Why would I? You know, I'm on.
Not even a house.
There's probably a lot of people that would, but for what?
They take away your student loans.
My student loan. I don't care about that damn student loan.
Okay, all right. They give you a like $500,000 credit on a house.
Matter of fact, Biden about to wipe out my student loan.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yo, how much, my nigga? Like how much, bro?
Listen. How much could somebody pay you for them to put a chip in your hand?
2.1.
2.1?
Yeah.
For them to know your every move and
yeah. Yeah. I go to Venezuela, I'm gone. 2.1.
I don't think you would do it, man.
They would have to go over there to find me. That's how I see it. Yeah. You gotta go somewhere where they're gonna know where I'm at. No problem then.
They got it. They got the chip in your hand. It's no problem for them to find where you at.
On my phone?
No, the chip in your hand. You got to get the chip in your hand first, bro, to get the money.
Oh, they could cut the money off. That's what you're saying.
No,
I'm gonna buy something with it though. I'm not that stupid. I'm gonna buy something with it. I'm gonna buy a yacht or some shit, you know? Some shit that could be sold again. Not that. Come on, man. I live in Venezuela. I know how they move that money, bro. I know what's going on here.
Hold on, though.
Bro, come on. You know that's coming. The shit that you were saying about talking about that shit 30 years ago, that's a fact, bro. We used to talk about that shit when I was a kid, bro.
Peace,
Con
peace,
the
peace,
Illuminati.
peace.
¿Qué?
What's going on, my brother?
Venezuela was good.
Yo, what's good? Yo, you
Hey,
don't believe
yo.
in the Illuminati?
Hey, yo.
Nah, I ain't with that, man.
Hey, yo. It's crazy, right? Nobody talking about the flu. Nobody has got the flu since COVID came out.
They're gonna come out with the vaccine, with the flu shot and the COVID shot. They're doing the trials right now, the clinical trials, as we speak.
Nah, I'm not, sis. I ain't gonna take that bait. Just like you said, it's not FDA approved.
Nah,
That's
because
the
there's
new
an
thing now.
executive order on it, though. That's why they don't.
It
It
was
don't
an
have to
executive
be.
right. That's
Flu shot with
crazy.
the COVID shot. That's the new thing that coming. That's supposed to be coming for like the fall, I heard. Or before
Yeah,
the
that's
fall.
coming out. That's a fact. That's coming out next
COVID,
year.
a COVID and flu shot?
Junto,
Yeah,
yeah.
mixed. The same thing.
Mix. Yeah. They're doing the clinical trials right now in like Atlanta or some shit, bro. Right now.
I gotta look that shit up, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I
Even
like
in
stuff.
Cuba was doing clinical trials too, like a year ago, on that too, on COVID and flu shots in Cuba, papi. That's a fact.
So you know what I don't understand? All right, so why is why is all the other countries in line? Why are they following suit? Why are they following suit in regards to
Martial
giving their
law.
people the vaccine and all that?
It's the shit that the Nazis did.
Dictatorship.
Some of these countries don't like our country.
It's
Our country
dictatorship, bro.
Dictatorship.
They gave them power. Everybody got power. The civilians gave the government power, endless power. How far they gonna take it? How far? You tell me. How far can they take it now?
Do you believe the president took the vaccine?
Never that.
No.
How
Hell
many
no.
presidents you think there are at one time? You think there's only one president? He don't got copies and shit? Claro. We know this. Come on. It's a power game. Let's say me and you, let's say all three of us got in a room together. Let's say you the United States, I'm Russia, and you're China, and we get in a room and we tell each other, yo, bro, I'm gonna release something. It's gonna kill a lot of people, but you're gonna get power at the end of the day. What you gonna tell me that? What you gonna blow the whistle, bro? On yourself? Come on.
Not
When they do that,
everybody. Not everybody
Nah,
thinks like
they won't do it.
everybody don't think like that, bro.
not all of them.
Not all the leaders of every country thinks like that. There's got to be one or two or a few that they morals are, you know what I'm saying?
But you got one. Trump was speaking out, and niggas called him a buffoon and crazy. Remember when he was like, "Yo, that's just fake, bro."
Trump was doing it. Trump started doing it wrong, man. For real. He was doing too much at first, and when he started being truthful as he really was, at the end it was too late.
It's too late to tell the truth. How? What you mean?
Oh no, it was too late for him to like get the people to like him again. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you can tell he was straight up. He didn't read whatever the hell they gave him.
He didn't give a
He
fuck
just went
about
up. He
that.
just went up the top of the head. And he didn't give a damn what he said. He didn't give a damn what he said. For real.
Yo, my bro, I think he couldn't believe them, bro. When they gave them the war report, I think he read the war report and he couldn't look at them and believe them niggas. Like, what you saying? What? That there's aliens? And he's looking at the paper like, am I going crazy or these people? You understand? He's in his mind, he's looking at them like, I can't believe what y'all really showing me. And he's like, nah, this gotta be fake, bro. And he spilled the beans by accident because in his mind, he can't compute it. Like, there's aliens and there's a virus, and me entiende, he's doubting the shit that they're giving him. They think he probably think like, yo, these niggas is fucking playing around and shit. Like, so he's saying it to see.
All I know is that emails came out. The island got cleaned up. It was something was behind all that stuff. I'm telling you. Them emails about Hillary and all that stuff came out. The island got cleaned up, but that dude that had the island and then the owner of the page was there too.
Jeff Epstein.
Yeah. I'm telling you, all that stuff is linked up. All that stuff.
Oh, that's a fact. They all in cahoots. They all in
But we've
cahoots.
been knowing about this shit for 20 years. So how you think the drugs get in here, bro? What those people just get a regular job when they bring the drugs in their stomach? They just go about their merry way. They go into sex trafficking. Come on, guys. Don't be naive to the drugs. También. How they getting here? On camels' backs? No, bro, in somebody's stomach. So they've been trafficking people since the dawn of drugs, bro. Since niggas started getting high, women was getting trafficked, bro. Because that comes into play, bro. Oh, you want to get high on 2 pounds? Yo, somebody got to bring that in, bro. And it comes into somebody's butt cheeks. And it's usually a woman. And she doesn't just she doesn't become a waitress somewhere. No, she gets sex trafficked. She's a Mexican in fucking California doing some crazy shit, bro. Because she wanted to come to America. You know, all of that comes into play. All of that. You know, immigration comes into play because why are they coming up here? How are they coming up here? What they doing up here? It comes into play, bro.
I don't even like to talk about politics, but how many kids got lost in the border during the Obama administration?
Where them kids is at?
There's a lot of damn. Leave me alone. A lot of kids when they got lost, separated from the father, from their parents. A lot of kids.
Yo, remember Sandusky? What happened to Sandusky? Nobody remembers how the university, Penn State, was covering up almost 2 fucking decades.
He did them dirty for years, but
dude,
Sandusky? That was crazy.
The doctor that was doing it to the gymnastic girls.
Okay.
That doctor too.
Look how twisted the world is. You know, the DA of that school, the guy who ran the school during that whole time, you know, he's the head of Homeland Security, right?
No, I didn't know that.
The guy who ran that school, he went into politics later, and he became almost the head of Homeland Security. If I'm not mistaken, he became, I think, the Secretary of Homeland Security, the guy who was, you know, who covered that up, because he covered it up. When police got involved, he shut the investigation down. That was his role. The guy who was running Penn State at that time. He knew about the rapings to the kids, and when the police try to arrest the old head, he was like, nah, chill. We trying to win championships. Don't do that. Don't do none of that.
Sandusky was a beast. Sandusky was doing them dirty for real.
Yeah, he was a savage.
Yo, that story goes so crazy that they were saying that the judges in Pennsylvania, they was involved in the charity in a sex ring. They were saying it was a sex ring in the charity. They would take the kids to the charity, and the judges in the state of Pennsylvania will auction money, but they was taking the kids home. You heard? They had a ring going on. They had like an auction. They was like having parties about this shit. The judges in Pennsylvania.
They on you because of the flame? I don't know.
Maybe. You heard? That's what goes on when it comes to shit like that on the highest levels. These are the highest fucking levels, bro. It can't get no higher than Penn State, bro. That's a state university. That's not even public. Hey, that's not even private, bro. That's a state university, bro. That's how crazy that is. You can't even sue them. Bro. They have even if you do get money, the state has non-disclosure agreements at certain points. Bro, you don't even know what goes on, bro. You don't even know how many important people was donating to the charity. If you follow that money, ay Dios mío, you bring the whole state down. Ay Dios mío. Bendito Dios mío.
Yeah, I believe that, UP.
When you were talking about the fathers, let me put people on to something in America, yo. Don't forget about all the single mothers that come from all over the fucking world to America and leave them fathers behind, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about them, right? Nobody gives a fuck about those mothers, bro. We could applaud a lot of shit, but let's keep it real. What's going on in the hood, bro? There's a lot of single mothers out here doing great. Doing fucking great, raising great men, and nobody's giving a fuck. If your father's not in town and he's not around, who cares? Who cares? Who fucking who? That's no excuse to do nothing, bro. Because your mother is great out here. There's a lot of single mothers that came from all over the world.
Right, but let's not get it twisted. kids, especially boys, they need a man, father, a male figure in their house, man, to discipline them, man. Because we run all over our mothers after a certain age. We running over our mothers, man.
I know what you're saying.
But we
know
running over
what's right and wrong. We know what's right and wrong.
Absolutely, right? But still, it's like
you ain't got excuses. There's no excuse if you know right or wrong.
I know right or wrong, but there's no repercussions, bro. It's different when there's repercussions. I know right from wrong, but there's no repercussions. Nobody's gonna do nothing to me if I come home 2, 3 in the morning at a certain age.
But that's on you. You see what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, had a man been in the house, my father, to been there to say, yo, you ain't going out at this time, bro. What's wrong with you? I wouldn't have went out.
I don't know, bro. Sometimes I feel like we do a disservice to the single mothers,
bro. It's a lot of women that they work 2 jobs, bro. They bust their ass. They don't even buy their stuff, self-clothes. I seen it with my wife, how she sacrificed. She don't buy herself, you know what I mean? When we was doing bad, I've seen how she sacrificed and ain't buy herself shit for like a year. So I've seen, I've been there. I've seen women, you know what I mean, that go hard for their kids. Yeah, absolutely. Commend y'all sisters. We should, you know what I mean, talk about them more. And I always say that, bro. The women that takes those trips to the mountains or to other states to go see their sons or their husbands, the ones that's incarcerated. Yeah, man. You got some strong women out there, man.
There's a lot of that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yes, we got to commend them, man. We have to. They don't be commended like that. You're right. They really don't.
Claro, because and let's keep it and take it all the way to the dead end of the hood of society, bro. If you notice, you don't see girls doing drive-by, bro. A lot of the shit that's going on out here is the men. You don't see none of the videos that you showed. You didn't see women shooting up the block, bro. Men. Right. There's a lot of fuck shit going on with the men. A lot of fuck shit, bro. It's not even the women. Let's not blame the women, bro, because they're working or they're at home or they're doing their nails. They're doing women things. But you don't see women doing fucking drills, bro. You're not seeing that. So can we cut it out? We doing some grimy shit out here, bro. We hitting babies.
I like that. Can we cut it out? Can we knock it off, man?
We can knock it off. Nigga, knock this off, bro.
Bro, what do you? I need some advice. What do we tell these 14, 15? What do we tell these, bro? What do we tell them?
You gotta take them to jail, bro. That's what you got. That ass. You see how far this is gonna go. This is gonna go where the civilian is gonna be like, yo, you gotta put him in. You gotta sit him down. What else, bro? What else solution do you be like, yo? What can we do with a kid who wants to fucking carry a gun, bro, to go to the school? You gotta sit them down, bro, or house arrest, or you gotta put these niggas on house arrest. Bro. It's me personally. I think house arrest is the solution to violence, like to the hubs.
Yeah,
put them in the house all the time. Call your school. You gotta be on school on the computer. You gotta call your probation officer.
We gotta get these guns out their hands too. How do we
put
do
them
that?
In the house. Oh, what I noticed is quarantine kills dudes. So you put them in the house. You want to be violent outside? Nah. You gotta be home. Be in your house. Stay home all day. Niggas won't do that no more. They'll stop all that. Because jail at home was like jail in coronavirus. There's a lot of people that can't go to jail. You notice that, right? They couldn't stay inside. They couldn't hold on to just be like their safety, their lives wasn't better than going outside. So, we learned that as a society that, jail, that shit fucks people up. So put them inside their house. You're on house arrest. That's what it is.
And not only that, give them some books.
Yeah, they gotta be on they gotta go to school.
House arrest and give them some books.
They gotta do the school thing on the computer. You heard?
And show them how
you can't disappear there.
Show them how our countries were colonized, how our islands were colonized, and show them and show them what our ancestors went through. All of them from everywhere, what all of them went through. And I guarantee you, it'll be more love, man. It'll be more peace.
And if they don't pass the homework, yo, the house arrest goes longer. You heard? If you fail high school, your house arrest
another 6 months.
There you go.
Another 6 months.
Another 6 months. You quarantined out. You could go outside, but you can't be outside past a certain time. All that.
Right. No, you go outside for an hour. That's it.
For an hour, yeah. You make them training.
23-1.
Because you don't want the violence no more. Because if you go to jail, that's the violence. So we gotta cut that out. We can't make psychopaths no more. We can't make sociopaths no more. So we gotta put them inside the house.
That's funny. I was just reading something about her, man. What's her name? Maxine something.
Maxine Waters.
No, not Maxine Waters. The Epstein lady.
I think that's what's her name. No?
Nah. Maxine Waters is the politician, right?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'm confused. I'll be in tune to a lot of shit.
Oh no, that don't exist no more, Mendy. We in 2021.
Yeah, a lot of shit changed, bro.
We was talking about what we was talking about earlier, manhunt. We was talking about the games that we used to play, man.
Nah, they still playing that, but with the bullets.
Wow.
That's the new tag. With the bullets, you heard? And if you out, you're dead. You know how that goes.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything got to evolve. But you know, the children grew up to be children. They didn't grow up to be men or something. They still on that children phase. So the games has just changed, but the concept is still the same. If you out, you're dead. Tag, you're dead. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yo, like I said, and when it comes to Bitcoin, I know for a fact, Bitcoin is money laundering.
It's money laundering?
Claro. Because I know this for a fact, because these are the things that happen in Latin America. You will get kidnapped, and your family will have to pay in Bitcoin, and that's untraceable money. That's untraceable money. And sometimes you can't guarantee that they'll give you back. You understand? Right. They could keep the money and they could keep you and send a hand. And it's over. You understand? That's untraceable money. I know for a fact that's the way that the FARC, the guerrillas, the narco traffickers, that's how they switch their money up. Because then they could buy dollar bills on clean paper. I know for a fact that's money laundering. That's a full-blown fact. Just like art, like when rich people buy art, that's money laundering too. Because you just
my bad, yo.
Right.
It's all good.
Nah, man, and I'm friends. You know, I don't even want to talk about this, man. But friends with habits, man, they ended up calling me. You know how it is out there. I'm the good one. I'm the one that always say no. They never say no, you know. So they gotta call me and ask me for money to fix.
Man.
I don't like that, man. I have to tell them, like, yo, you blowing up my phone, man. Stop doing that like that, man. I have to tell them, man.
Right.
You gotta get sick. You gotta tell them, yo, I'm sick right now, bro. I'm fucked up right now. You gotta get sick.
Like I know, you know, it's my boy and all that. You know what I mean? If I can help you, I can help you, but not every day, not all the times. And I just told him, like, they cut that out. You're taking that's a joke now. So I just told him, like,
taking my kindness for weakness.
Yeah, man. No, we grew up together. You know what I mean? We since diapers. You know what I mean? So it's bad to see him like that. You know, but don't blow up my phone just to ask me for $10 for a fix. Like I just told him, like, yo, come on, man, you going crazy, man.
Yeah.
You was talking about that the other day, right, bro?
Yeah.
Nigga's wildin', bro. $10 in America right now, he can't get it, bro. This nigga's wildin', bro. This nigga is wildin'.
Yeah, man.
This shit is bugged out right now, bro. Yo, you can't do nothing to save him. You heard? Cause we headed for the full circle of humanity. We gotta go back to the primitive age. You can't save him, bro. Don't do it. Don't go against God's will, bro. Let the circle do the circle thing.
I'm trying not to, you know what I mean? But you know, sometimes it's just hard seeing them like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. You know, I don't like to see them all, you know, like, oh man, I understand you're sick. You know, I understand because I see my mother, I see my aunts, I seen people, you know, like that. But when it's like yesterday, I hooked you up. The day before, I hooked you up. The day before that, I said no. But today's like, blow it on my phone. I have to tell you, like, come on, man, stop that, man. Don't do that, man. For real, man.
That's
Yo,
I'll
what's your
tell him
brother.
life
go get
at,
help.
bro?
No,
That's a
I told him go get help. That was my last thing I told him, man. Go get help. This is my last thing. I was go get some help. And I told him, yeah,
it's hard, man. It's a
yeah,
hard, but you know, like you just told him, man, you just go get some help, man. You know.
yeah, man, for real. Go get some
Yeah,
help,
man.
man. You got your kids, your kid. Yo, he got. That's my boy. His son is nice, spit nice, man. And you gotta looking at you like that. They don't even want to acknowledge you as a father because of the way you look. And I told him, and fix yourself, man, for real. Come on now, don't start with the same shit, man. My bad, because the curse.
So what happened? Why I do that? Burn, burn.
No, because that's a message.
Oh, that's your message?
Yeah, somebody's messaging me. That's why.
Oh, okay. Imani, what?
Well, yo, Rafiq, I send you my number so I can so you whenever you want,
You
so I
already
can
know.
send you that video about the
I'm gonna text.
nanotechnology on the vaccine.
Right. I'm gonna
Yo, I
text you,
got a
bro.
You're gonna
question.
be
I got a question for you.
it's a soldier talking about it. And supposedly now, for what I really heard, the soldier's missing.
That's how you get this
Boom.
week. That's who you get your information from, bro.
Yep.
Soldiers, bro.
Yep.
Telling you, kid.
And now all of a sudden he's missing.
That's what I heard when I was telling you when I was like 16. A lot of the information that we was getting about New World Order and all that was coming from ex-military soldiers, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
So y'all never heard about
my
the car
uncle
that
was in the
floats on the
army,
water?
so
That never heard about the car that could drive on off water? Never heard of that one?
Yeah, I got it.
It's on YouTube. Put that. I think it's like Kevin Smith or some shit like that, right?
Nah, I
You
don't
could
know,
drive
bro. I
the
was
car
just
off
joking.
water.
Tom's great uncle was Octavius Cotto, an intellectual, educator, and civil rights.
I'm Jermon Terry live, where tonight people are asking, where is the outrage? 8 people shot at one. Yes, it's another shooting in a matter of days, leaving some people to wonder, is Chicago becoming numb to this type of violence?
Claro.
This is the moment a mother learns her daughter is gone. The aching pain clear as Chicago police investigate the third mass shooting in 10 days. 8 people shot, 4 murdered, including 3 women, young mothers, Tuesday, Inglewood.
We walked across the street to him, and indeed, it was a little boy whose mom had been killed a couple hours earlier there in that house.
Pastor Donovan Price with Solutions and Resources has crossed the yellow tape at all 3 recent mass shootings. Are you left wondering where is the outrage when we have so many mass shootings within 2 weeks?
I think to myself, of course, I wish that more people would get mad about it, because when people get emotional about something, then they cause movement.
Yet Price refuses to run out of optimism and prayer for Chicago as the city grapples with what many consider complacency with repeat mass shootings.
Just opened back up, trying to get back to regular.
Regular for us has equated to violence.
Absolutely.
Police Superintendent David Brown and Mayor Lori Lightfoot are trying to address the uphill battle. Yet Price says it's time people stop thinking like this.
Oh, that's terrible what happened over there in Inglewood to them.
And understand all neighborhoods are feeling the impact of the gun violence and these mass shootings.
The lack of outcry is part of the problem.
He knows CPD will continue to respond to more crime scenes. Now he's crying out beyond the city and state.
Federal help, can you come to Chicago?
Now, the mayor says that the federal government needs to step up and keep illegal guns from coming into Chicago. Live outside
He's
police
asking
headquarters
for
tonight.
military
Jermont
on the
CBS.
border of Chicago. That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying, bro.
That's what he's saying. He's asking for checkpoints. He's asking for military checkpoints on the borders when you enter and leave Chicago. That's what he's asking for. Martial law.
Martial law.
He's asking for not the government to go into martial law. Nah, they're educated. These are educated people. He's asking for every state to go into. They're smart.
Hey, Yes. Yes. That
Organ
that
trafficking. That's true.
that is another big, very big topic that we need to touch on, man.
Yeah. Organ trafficking is serious.
What's up, Juicy? Juicy said Chicago is a black market for organ
Yeah, what's
trafficking.
up, Juice? What's up, Juicy Show?
That's all these cities and with all these missing people that be these young kids that be missing and all that. Even older people that be missing, organ trafficking. Them rich people, like they I'm telling you, man, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know they snatching people up.
Yeah, that's what I tell you. How many kids got lost in the border during the Obama administration? I heard it was the numbers were up there for real. A lot of kids, man. A lot of kids got separated from their families.
Yeah, that was sad, man.
Yeah,
That was sad,
yeah,
bro. With the border thing.
yeah. Sleeping on little cells and stuff like that, man. I was like, wow.
They
Should
had
be
them in
ashamed.
they had them in little jumpers, like jailhouse
Yeah,
jumpers and stuff like that. Like they was treating them kids like they was criminals.
yeah.
Man.
You're giving them the ropes already. Look how you're gonna be treated 20 years from now, 15 years from now.
Hey,
They already
truth be
putting it
told,
in your head. We already put it on their heads. For real.
they said school, like the way school is set up, is kind of preparing you for
Oh, I seen that. Yo, I'm gonna say, yo, I felt that when I went to New York and I started going to school, I was like ID, X-ray machines for one. I was like, these look like jail. I mean, all schools look like jail to me when I was in New York. Because it was closed. Like here in the schools, it was during lunchtime. Everybody go to lunch together, play around and shit for an hour. You know what I mean? From 11:30 to 12:30, everybody go to lunch together. Everybody play. You know what I mean? Everybody have fun. Like the whole school is together. But when I got over there, it was like everything was like what you call it? Damn, what's the word? I got the word right there. Like institutionalized.
Right. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
They were saying that there was like a study
Yeah.
or something like that, and they were saying how going to school it kind of institutionalizes you. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm not just
Yeah.
making up. I wasn't
Yeah,
just saying.
I felt like that. I felt like that when I was going to school. I went to Taft High School. I went to Christopher Columbus High School. I went to Morris High School, and I felt like that. It was like I was like, and I ended up dropping out. Like I didn't get my diploma. I don't know. I got caught tagging up on the wall. They sent me to it was a school court. You have to go downtown. You got to get a lawyer or something like that.
Yeah.
I was
I know
like,
you're talking
what?
about.
They banned me for like 6 months. I was like, what the hell? Never seen this before. Get banned from going to school.
Hey, Mendy, when we first went into lockdown, they was doing like all through the city. They were saying a lot of people were saying that they was up in them like in the poles and stuff like that, and was like messing with it. Like when we was like when they first put us all in lockdown, and I believe they was putting up them 5G the 5G thing for the
5G
phones and all
towers. The 5G towers.
Yeah.
Yo, Rafik, you was in New York, but like around 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
When they was supposedly doing this test that was dropping chemicals from the trains up for certain times a day. That they was telling people to either wear a mask or cover your nose.
Nah, I was in New York in 2011. I remember
I'm telling
taking
you,
the train
they
and
were,
all that. I don't remember.
if I can find something, I'm gonna show you because they used to put signs all over the train stations.
I know it was
something like that, like from 11 to 3, something like that. You should wear a mask because we were dropping some chemicals, doing some kind of test. I was like, yeah, y'all trying to poison people, man. I'm sorry.
I know when I was up there, they was doing a lot of like fixing the trains and stuff at night, and it would always be from like that time, 11 to 3 or 11 to 4.
No, but
11 to
this
5.
was during the day.
Oh, it was. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Nah.
they were saying they was gonna do it during the day, like in the daytime. I was like, y'all gonna drop chemicals on what the? I was like, man, what the hell? New York was always like, I love New York, but it was always doing some weird stuff to me, man, for real.
They just found a whole lot of indigenous skeletons and bones in Canada. They just found a lot of indigenous, like it was young kids, young skeletons. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it.
Look at that shit. Shit never gonna stop, man.
I know. I just seen
we all gonna keep dying, and that queen over there is gonna keep living, just like Don Francisco. Never,
that's crazy, right?
Never going down, man. Yeah, man.
I was just looking at her 2 days ago. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at her like, you've been around since slavery. You've been around. Oh.
Her and Don Francisco got the same gene, man. They never dying gene, man, for real.
Yo, she not lying about them sinkholes, bro. What about all these sinkholes that are happening? Oh, it's
yeah, that's true. I seen a car that went through, like it was just parking. It just fell through the dang ground. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
It's a lot of weird stuff happening for real.
Yeah, it is, man. And with what Zaid just was saying about watching your kid, you gotta the neighbors, you gotta watch your neighbors too. You gotta watch your neighbors. You know, you just gotta, now I'm just saying to be all just you gotta watch your neighbors, man.
Yeah, you gotta watch them. You gotta at least know who they are for real.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, for real. At least know who they are, so you can get a mental picture, or maybe how they act. You know what I mean? You gotta.
If they sex offenders, they gotta register. They gotta register.
That's true.
So you can look up.
That's one thing. Yeah.
You can look up and see who's who in your neighborhood. You got that. You got that right.
I think that when I came here, I was looking for somebody. It's like it wasn't supposed to be here, so I kept looking and looking just to get the person's name, and I didn't get it. But I got the person. 20 years later, I got the person. Something happened in '97. It took me 20 years to catch that person, but I caught it. I kept looking for that name. That person popped up right in front of me. Right in front of me. Without even asking.
Check out what King A said. They've been dropping chemicals from planes over our heads for 55 years. Look it up.
Yeah, for real. That's on chemtrails.
Chemtrails?
Hell yeah.
That's right, bro.
No, chemtrails.
Oh, my brother.
Chemtrails. When I used to be in New York, right? You see the planes going by, blah, 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 and you can feel when the stuff come down, though. It feels like spider webs.
Wow.
I don't know. It felt like that. Like all of a sudden, and people started like to get mad. People started to get like aggravated. I don't know. I mean, it was weird. It was weird at times. Like kind of can feel it. It feel like spider webs. Like when you chilling, so you started going. People started going like that. Like, the fuck is that?
Right.
I really can't trust got a lot to do with climate warming, with climate change, with all that stuff.
Yeah, global warming. Yeah.
They got that big. They got that big HAARP machine around here, around by Haiti. They got a big HAARP, that HAARP machine right here by Haiti. Got a big one. They say that's that's why Hurricane Maria got to be so big so quick. Because Hurricane Maria was nothing. Then like a day or 2 days before it hit, it turned to like a monster, just like Katrina. like a day or two before.
That's how they spread COVID, through chemtrails. I like that, man. I like people in my little family that I got. It's a whole bunch of thinkers, man, that be coming up here, man, and spreading information, man, and sharing information with each other. I like that, man.
That's why I jump in your channel. That's why I tell you. That's why I mess with you and Pain a lot, because everything is either you learn something, you get some gems. Every morning is something, some news that you don't see on TV. You know what I mean? The news that they hide from you. You know what I mean? A lot of sometimes you get them here, and that's good. Keep people awake.
We are all crap to the government.
Well, that's a big fact for real.
That's deep, man.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
And the sister said that's why it's airborne. I looked on the news today. It's talking about it's another variant and another 660 people that got vaccinated.
All them vaccines ain't gonna help nobody, man, for real. And all these people that's getting now that got the vaccine, all these millionaires, like all these athletes and stuff like that, that's catching it again.
Yo,
Chris
Paul just tested positive for COVID, man. He's vaccinated.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Why y'all? What are y'all doing? Y'all telling us to get vaccinated for what? So y'all can finish y'all little scheme and plan y'all trying to do? Nah,
but they said that they had a big celebration today. Supposedly they had like 70% of New York was already vaccinated, and then they had like a big party. I'm like, this is ridiculous, man.
It was a milestone or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, this is ridiculous, man. Y'all don't even know what y'all doing to yourself, man, for real. I was like, it's just sad. I'm sorry, it's just sad.
We're gonna finish this thing tomorrow, my brothers and sisters. All right. I gotta spend some time with my wife, man. You know what I mean?
Hit me up whenever you want so I can send you that video so you can play in the morning.
I'm gonna text you so you can get my number too. All right.
All right. Say less.
Have a good night, man. Peace and love, everybody.
Peace to the chat, man. Peace to the chat.
Peace and love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Y'all have a very good night, blessed night. Don't forget to, thank God tonight for allowing you to, make it throughout the day, man.
Yeah. Peace.